But bringing this campaign together was the vision, and implementing it is the strategy of a man whom I've had the privilege of closely associating, a veteran with 42 years of experience in the industry. And when you say that, a lot of them doubt, did he start when he was 5 years or something? Such a young looking gentleman. Not only that, for the 42 years he's achieved a lot. He has been a part of the Tourism Advisory Committee to the Minister of Tourism in the year 2007-2008. And he has also been the President of the Sri Lanka Association of Inbound Tour Operators, SLITO, back in 2010-11, and repeated the term in 2011-12 as well. He was also serving as a board member of the Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau from 2010 until the end of December 2014. And at present, he's a committee member from 2021 onwards at the Hotels Association of Sri Lanka. It's not that. It's just that to save the Sri Lankan smile, you need somebody who has done it. And like I mentioned, I've had the distinct privilege of knowing him through some of the interesting and challenging personal experiences of his life as well. And one thing unmistaken was the smile and the resilience that he had in his spirit to face all of that. There is a number that he fondly remembers. I'm not going to mention that, but the industry experts will know what that inside joke is all about. Please put your hands together.
6951.
6951 was his special number at some point in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Nilmin Nanayakkara, Managing Director of Enka Travels in US Private Limited.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Minister, Mr. Arin Fernando, the Chairman, 4 chairpersons of the Sri Lanka Tourism Board in its 4 different segments, President of the Hotels Association of Sri Lanka, Tourist Hotels Association of Sri Lanka, President of the Inbound Tour Operators Association of Sri Lanka, Gayan Puris, the representing Sri Lankan Airlines Marketing, Brian Wimala, the man who's behind the technical aspect of the campaign, planning and strategy, Sabri Baudin, the President of the Travel Agents Association of Sri Lanka. Special invitees from the industry, our valued media partners from print and electronic media, the bloggers and influencers who are here today. Without all of you, there wouldn't have been any purpose of having this event. The media, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished invitees, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first of all thank all of you for being here, honoring the event and accepting our invitation. Thank you. And I don't think it's very necessary for me to go on talking about the 3 years of difficult times that we've been facing. We all know about it. Yet, I don't think we can find anyone in this audience who had not seen the Allah video that went around in circles extending hospitality to foreigners for free during COVID time. I'm sure every one of you would have seen this. It was just one sample. It's not only the people in Ella. We know many locals from all parts of the island stretched their helping hand during the COVID to those who were stranded until they got their flights organized to go back home. It was all done with that usual Sri Lankan friendly smile. Besides, ladies and gentlemen, our frontline staff members of our hotels, DMCs, tour guides, tour leaders, chauffeur guides, boatmen, safari drivers, hosts of homestays, restaurant staff, you name it, whoever who's in this industry, not only they extended their services with a smile, they all were good at getting a smile on the face of our valued tourists. All of them, together with our very important hotel investors who invest large sums of money on hotels, and DMCs, all put together, they spend about 1.7 billion per year on year, on marketing and promotions. All of us as one unit are carrying a weightage that we all are finding it difficult to hold on with the loans. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us in the industry are struggling to smile. Thank God, being islanders and through absolute Sri Lankan nature, we haven't lost it. So much so, I realized when you go to the bank to talk to them, restructuring of loans or redesigning the scheme, even they forget to smile for a moment. That's how it is all going right now. But I, being just one person in this whole story, I thought we need to look at a way of holding on to this smile without letting it go. It was with that thinking I tossed it out with a few colleagues of mine in the office, and we formed a committee to look at developing a theme to protect it. It is with that thought the committee got together and came up with this name, Save the Sri Lankan Smile. We were also happy to tag it with a lovely tagline saying, please come on board to support an island of hospitality. Between these two messages, I'm sure all of you would agree the story is well expressed. And as we went on, right at the beginning, our creative staff designed a logo and the branding. The team met together and presented it to me. I thought, wow, it's beautiful. It was lovely branding, nice presenting. It says it all, much in line with the concept. But I also had to tell them, boys, with regrets, I have to turn down this particular logo. They were taken aback, disappointed, asked me, MD, why is that? You say it's a wonderful logo, it's a nice theme, it goes with our concept, but you want you are turning it down. What I had to tell them was, yes, boys, we are developing this and we are working on this for the industry. We are just one little segment of the industry. Therefore, us having our corporate colors on this theme is not going to go right. I think I drove the message at the very outset very well. They accepted, took it back, and gets back to me within few days with a beautiful, the same beautiful design with different colors. I was quite impressed. I thanked them for their acceptance and developing it with new colors. If I had a bit of magenta on it, Shiromal would have liked it. It would have gone with twin colors. Anyway, I think you still like it, yeah? Anyway, as it went on, I must tell you, all this happened down number 45, Ananda Kumara Swamika Mawata, Colombo 7, at the NCAR Travels and Tours office. It went on for a month and a half within the four walls of NCAR, and we were able to bring out a wonderful campaign, which is a treasure, very close to my heart, our hearts of the team. And today, we develop with much commitment and passion. Today, with a lot of care, we have brought that treasure to the Liberty Ballroom at Ramada Hotel, Colombo, to open the largest window that I could open out and hand it over to the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, this campaign is yours. Industry colleagues, this belongs to you. Please take it over, embrace it, and move it on. I kindly invite also our influencers, bloggers, media personnel, electronic and print, all you ladies and gentlemen, to support this campaign for the next 16 weeks, which is 4 months. It's a short-term campaign as we are talking about all recovery, to give the maximum publicity, to awaken the Sri Lankan community, as it's very important that all of them come on board of this campaign. Because a large amount of our community is engaged in tourism. It would be nice to see all Sri Lankans sharing this content that we release with their respective friends, partners, whoever it may be overseas, and getting a triple effect of their sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, we as NCAR brought it out not with any ulterior motives. In this world, lots would think, why do they have to spend time and do it if they are not benefiting indirectly? No, there isn't anything of that sort. Standing at this podium in the presence of this distinguished invitees, I must say, this has been designed as a national campaign with no strings attached. Ladies and gentlemen, when the industry and the country is on the move, carrying on with the promotions, my team and I, behind the screen, would try to reach out to 3 or 4 million Sri Lankans who are domiciled in other countries. That's quite a number. And I'm sure all of you know the Sri Lankans living overseas are also very concerned about the industry, what we are going through, at large concerned about the country. So if we positively reach out to these 3 or 4 billion, just imagine each one of them share with 50 others, and if it's 4 million, you reach out to 200 million in different other countries. At the same time, my team and I would continue to work on Instagram pages and Facebook pages that are dedicated to Save the Sri Lankan Smile. We also have opened a YouTube account under the very name and developed a website dedicated to Sri Lankan Smile, Save the Sri Lankan Smile. We will continue to upload content on a weekly basis, white label content on a weekly basis by way of videos, posts, flyers, and so on. At least 3 or 4 a week. And what the industry and the people of Sri Lanka have to do is download that content uploaded by us from the mentioned platforms, add your branding, and share it globally. Through this and through the DMCs and their partners, I'm very confident we can reach out to an easily another 200-300 million. If all of us commit ourselves and work together, undoubtedly we can reach out to minimum of 500 million in other countries. So, having said that, Chalaka, you being the chairman of SLTPB, from time to time I've been sharing with you about the work that we were doing of this campaign. So Chalaka, today, with the permission of the Honourable Minister, I warmly request you to take over the reins of this campaign, because I think that's the appropriate way of driving a national campaign rather than one individual from an organization trying to drive it. Please, Chalaka, I would expect you to take that over with the blessings of your Honourable Minister. So once again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here to support the industry, support the campaign. And I wish to see all of you in your own driving seat, driving this campaign of Save the Sri Lankan Smile, and please try and get as much as possible tourists on board to support this island of hospitality. Thank you.